up, good people? It's Camille, also known as GlamCam, and I'm bringing you guys a video of my 1 month update of my rice water challenge. So if you want to know the results, if my hair grew, how much my hair grew, how my hair reacted, stay tuned. Okay, so I did rice water every week between Fridays and Sundays for the month of February. It is now March, and I'm giving you guys a 1 month update of how my hair was affected and whether or not my hair grew. Okay, so first things first, I highly doubt that my hair grew any faster because of rice water. People want to sell these pipe dreams like, oh, your hair can grow an inch overnight. Now, that is up to your DNA, your genetics, okay? My hair particularly does not grow very fast, so I did not expect any drastic results. What I was really aiming for was hair health. I wanted my hair to be stronger so that I was able to retain length more, so that my hair could, essentially look like it's growing faster because I'm actually keeping more of the hair as it grows out of my scalp. So with that being said, my hair did grow. My hair did grow in the month of February, all 29 days of February. I noticed a bit of hair growth. Now, whether that was completely up to rice water, that is questionable, but I feel like it did have an effect on my hair. And I'm going to start by showing you guys how I make my rice water. And I used jasmine rice all 4 weeks from the same bag. I used faucet water. I didn't really feel like I needed to use filtered water. Probably will in the future, but I use faucet water all the time in the shower and my other hairspray bottles. So I didn't feel like it made a difference. And I didn't want to be too technical or make this process too difficult, so that I would be encouraged to continue it. I'm going to insert a clip on how I prepare my rice water. And this particular week was the last week. After I made the rice water, I let it sit for 2 days. And then I transported it into my spray bottle the day of wash day and proceeded to use it on my hair. I highly encourage you guys to watch the first video of when I commenced my rice water challenge, so that you have some background on the benefits of rice water, just everything regarding rice water, especially how I used it on my hair. So please watch the first video so that you have some background on what I'm talking about, because this is a follow-up. Okay, so talking about the rice water. So here is a clip of how I made my rice water. So I use premium quality 100% Thai jasmine rice. Apparently it says it's naturally fragrant, and that may contribute to why I did not smell a fermented smell. You're also going to need a measuring cup. I used a 2-cup measuring cup. I only used 1 cup. And then I used various measuring cups for the rice and the water. This is a 1 cup, and then this is a 3rd cup for the rice water. You can also reduce it to a 4th cup. I vary between a 4th and a 3rd cup. And this is the mason jar that I held the rice water in and allowed it to ferment for a few days. So you're going to take the 3rd measuring cup, and you're going to fill it up to the top with your rice water of choice. Your rice of choice, whether it's Thai or brown rice or white rice. And then you're going to put it into the measuring cup. Now, I did not show how I poured the water in the cup because that's, obviously easy. And then I kind of just use this water to clean the residue off of the rice. So you always want to clean your rice before you use it, or you ferment your rice water. So this is me rinsing the water out, and then this is the water that I'm actually going to use as the rice water. This is why it is measured. You see me measuring it. So I pour it in the measuring cup, and then I transport it into the mason jar. So this mason jar in particular is a 1 cup measuring cup. 1 cup. This is a 1 cup mason jar. So I had to pour out some of the water so that the rice could fit. Now, this isn't ideal. I probably could have just used less rice, but I didn't. So I poured some of the water out. But essentially, you want to probably use a bigger measuring cup than the amount of water you're going to put into the rice. Okay, and that is how I made the rice water. I let that sit in the mason jar for 2 days before transferring it to my spray bottle and using it on my hair. So first things first, I did immediately notice that rice water did make my hair feel softer. I think the residue that comes off of rice water, or the nutrients that comes off of rice water into the water, kind of gives the water a milky, smoothing feel. So when I spray it on my hair, I kind of feel that residue or that film coat my hair and cause it to, detangle a little bit more easily. So that was one of the benefits, and I felt like that was a useful benefit. I try to utilize anything that makes my hair more manageable or more easy to detangle, so that was a good thing. Another thing I noticed, that my hair was just a little bit stronger. I felt like when I managed my hair, that I was losing less hair. I wasn't losing as much breakage, and that could also be due to the fact that I trim my hair regularly, and then I also just dyed my hair black again. And in general, I feel like that makes my hair stronger. But also with the rice water included, I feel like it did make my hair a little bit more stronger and more durable during manipulation. Another thing I noticed, so I would spray the rice water directly on my scalp, rub it into my scalp, and then proceed to spray it and drench my hair per section. So when I sprayed it into my scalp, sprayed it on my hair, followed it up with a deep conditioner, and then put a shower cap on my head and let it sit for an hour, I felt my scalp tingling, more of like a itchy type of tingle, because rice water does contain niacin, and if anybody has taken niacin pills, that stuff makes your skin itch. It makes you feel like, I don't know, but essentially niacin is good for hair, and it promotes hair growth. So I did feel a little bit of that tingling feeling on my scalp, which physically proved that it was doing something to my scalp. I just wanted to hope for the best and hope that it was beneficial. All in all, I did notice physical effects from rice water, so that is not all fluff, that you do notice things and beneficial physical changes to your hair from using rice water. Essentially, it feeling smoother to touch when you spray it on your hair, and the stimulation of your scalp when you spray it on your scalp. So those are good things, and I feel like those are lasting benefits that encourage me to use rice water in the future. Okay, so with the potency, I feel like that directly affects the effect it has on your hair. The first week I used rice water, I actually made the rice water the same day that I used it. So I only sat for about a few hours, and then I proceeded to use it. The next week I used it, I believe I let it sit for a day or two, and then I used it. And then the third week, I feel like I let it sit for about 4 days, and then I used it. And this time I let it sit for like 2 days, and then I used it. But I noticed that, I don't know if this is because my rice was fragrant rice, that I didn't necessarily smell that terrible smell that people usually smell to prove that it was fermented. However, it is proven that if it sits for more than a day, that it has technically fermented. Now, I feel like smelling that smell is proof that it's fermented. So with me not smelling that smell, I was like, is this fermented? But I concluded that it had some benefits in the water because it was cloudy and it was milky and it sat for 2 days. So it had to have some type of fermentation going on. But I really feel like when I used up this rice water and I let the spray bottle sit for like 2 days, and then I opened it up, I smelled that terrible smell. So I'm thinking the next time I use it, I'll actually let it sit for about 2 days and then transport it to the spray bottle without the rice and let that sit for a day. And I feel like the water without the rice will ferment and cause that terrible smell and have some other chemical reaction. So the next time I use it, I'm gonna separate it from the rice after 2 days and let it sit by itself for a day to see if I smell that smell, to see if it has any type of physical changes, and to see if that affects my hair differently. So that's up for testing in the future. In general, I let the potency develop per week. I didn't want to just lather my hair in completely fermented rice water. I wanted to build up the potency so that my hair could adjust to it accordingly. So the big question, did my hair grow? Did my hair grow? So I'm going to insert the video footage of me showing you the before result, the before length of my hair. And I wore the same sports bra, and I did the same method, and I'm showing you guys the following results after the rice water challenge. So the second footage, the after footage, I actually tested my hair after I applied rice water and deep conditioned. The first footage was before I applied rice water, so only after I shampooed and conditioned and used my Rasul clay mix. So those are 2 changes, but I considered, since I'm already doing an after using rice water, I might as well have just tested my hair after I used the rice water that time too. So I got all 4 or 5 weeks of rice water applied to my hair before getting the results. So that's why I tested after I used rice water as opposed to before. So here's the footage. Okay guys, so this is the exact same footage I pulled from the first video where I commenced the rice water challenge, and this is the before footage. And so as you can see, the back right corner of my hair is literally touching the top of my bra, kind of curving into the bottom of the bra or the middle of the bra, and is literally touching that black, like that black square. And I went ahead and did the same to the right side, and it literally was even on both sides. They both touched the top of the bra right at the curve. I don't know how to explain, but you see where it is. So we're going to compare that with the later footage. So this is the front middle of my hair, and I'm just seeing where it touches. If I make it touch my skin, and it literally touched. I look crazy right here, y'all. Please don't laugh me out. But it touched like that dent in your neck. It literally touched right exactly where that dent in my neck is. And I just brought it straight down just to see where it hangs down. And it was like a little bit past my tattoo. I think I would say like an inch or maybe a half an inch. I don't know. So this is the after footage. This is my hair a month later with the rice water. It's all stretched, freshly washed, stretched, detangled, defined, moisturized. And I'm getting the right back corner again. And y'all, this is the magic. I was shook, y'all. I was like, hold up. Is it really past my bra? It's literally past my bra. It looked like it grew like a chill inch, if almost an inch, probably like a 3/4 of an inch. But that is like physical results. I was shook, y'all. Like, as you can tell, I'm looking crazy in this footage, but I just could not contain my shockness, my shookness. Like, I was shook. So it literally grew. This is not a facade. It literally grew. So yeah, that is how much it grew, and this is the before and after. As you can see, it was probably about a half an inch, probably almost an inch. I wouldn't go ahead and say it was a full inch, but it was pretty close to an inch. Okay, so I'm doing the right side, and we're going to compare at that as well. So I'm doing the same thing, and I'm just like making sure that it's detangled and I'm getting the full stretched results. So I'm bringing it down, and I'm not noticing the immediate same results as I did on the right side. So I was like, hold up, what? Like, why isn't it even? So I was about to put my bra up, like, but I couldn't. I didn't want to fake the results. So yeah, this is where it came down. Honestly, it really did grow. It's just, as you can see to the right, it's kind of closer to the side, and then on the left, on the left it's closer to the side, and on the right it's closer to the middle. So like as it curves, it's like touching lower down on the top of the bra. So it kind of did grow. Okay, and this is the results of the front middle part, and I'm making it touch my skin, and it's past that little dent in my neck. Like, I don't know what that's called, but it's past it, and I'm touching where it was before and where it is now, and that is the difference. So that's my finger where it was before, and my hair is where it is now. So essentially, I feel like my hair grew, and I don't really notice results of hair growth within a month ever. I don't really think I've ever tested my hair growth in a month, but I don't even think I really noticed it without testing it. But because I tested it, I did notice results, and it was very surprising for me because I actually did not expect my hair to grow at all in this month. I just felt like my hair was probably just going to repair itself with this rice water, and I'll probably notice more drastic results further along in the use, like probably after 3 months or 4 months or 6 months. But anyway, this is 1 month, and my hair grew a little bit. My hair grew a little bit, and I am actually shocked because I actually did not expect anything. So I will continue to use rice water, and I will continue to update you guys. I won't do monthly updates. I'll probably do another one after 3 months and then another one after 6 months. So with that being said, I will continue to use rice water. I physically experienced results in my hair, the way it felt, the hair health, and essentially my hair length. So rice water is not all fluff. Obviously, it's scientifically proven to help with hair growth and hair health. So I am pretty content with the results, and I will continue to use them, and I will continue to update you guys. So if you guys did the rice water challenge with me, please comment down below. Let me know how rice water has worked for you. And like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel, because I will be updating you guys on more hair health tips, more hair challenges, and I have more content coming for you guys. Ding that button so that you're notified when I do post videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.